guys, long time no see, especially a video that isn't in empties. So today I'm going to do a what's in my cart, what's on my wish list for the upcoming Sephora VIB Rouge VIB BI spring sale. As you all know, this year they decided to up the Rouge discount to 20%. All VIB is 15%, and I am unsure about regular Beauty Insiders. And the sale for Rouge starts tomorrow, April 26th, and the rest of the, I think it may end May 2nd, May 6th, and VIB gets to start shopping somewhere around those lines. You didn't come here for that info. I know you all probably already know. So I will share with you what is in my cart. And by no means am I getting all this. I definitely have to narrow it down and stick within my budget. But some of these I'll tell you if it's maybe I'm probably going to get it, or I don't know, or just whatever I'm thinking. So without further ado, I have the small size of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 4 in my cart. I tried a sample earlier in the year and I really enjoyed it. And I think one thing I like the most about it is I used to wear more golden yellow undertone foundations, and then there for a while I got in this kick of wearing neutral toned. And then when I got this, shade 4 is described as with a golden undertone. I was so happy to have that tone back because that's my undertone. And I'm wearing a neutral foundation today. And I don't think I realized how it just suits me so much more than the neutral undertones. I think I can pull off the neutral, but the golden is just more my skin tone. And anyways, I think that's one thing I liked about it. But it had, you know, decent coverage, but it had like a healthy glow. Now, it may not work for me as it's getting more humidity, because I recently tried a sample of the NARS Sheer Glow, and I wore it 1 or 2 days when it was still cool here, and it looked amazing. I really liked it. And then now it started warming up and our humidity is pretty intense, and it just like melts off my skin. I mean, it's not a pretty look. I have a friend and she lives somewhere where it's warm as well, and I don't think she's been having the issue, so I don't know about, you know, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't have oily skin, so I'm not quite sure, and I tried it with various different moisturizers, primer type things, so it wasn't like a one shot. It's been, I mean, I think I've worn it like 3 or 4 times where it ended up looking horrendous on me. So I wanted to like the NARS Sheer Glow for that, you know, kind of thing. It just didn't work. So I hope the Luminous Silk works. Okay, another item is another one of the Dr. Jart Ceramidin sheet masks. I'm really fancy with my technology. That one I showed it in my, it like blurred out every feature on me in my last empties video, and I really like it for a good moisturizing, hydrating, just good sheet mask. Okay, another item that I don't know, I may pick up, I may not. It's the new Laneige Lip Glowy Balms in the peach one. Okay, I like a peach scent if it's a good peach. That Too Faced peach was like gag inducing. I don't want that. And I can't find out from any of the reviews what this one, the version of this peach. But I've heard people talk about really liking it. If you aren't familiar, that's what it looks like. They have different flavors. They have a pear one, which is kind of intriguing because you don't really see pear stuff very often. But I haven't heard anything about it. And I've heard that the peach is good, but I'm just hoping it's not like the Too Faced peach. Okay, another item that I may get, I'm not really sure about, and you're going to be like, it's the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer, the coconut one, and the Tantastic in the white compact. I actually picked it up when it came out originally, and I tried it once or twice, and I just wasn't really impressed with it. But, sorry, my nose is, sinus stuff. A lady I watch, Alice of Dallas, she got it last year and she just loved it. And I heard her and I think one other person say that you had to kind of get the first little layer off, and once you started using it more, it was really amazing. And I didn't do that. So I don't know. I love bronzer and the white compact and the scent. Something about it is just really kind of calling my name. And plus, I really like Allie's makeup taste a lot of times. Not usually her lip picks, but the rest of it I do like. So, okay. Anyways, the Caudalie, I said that really weird. The Beauty Elixir Mini. I had one of these a long time ago, and I started using it as almost a setting mist when I was done. And I loved it for that. It was just something about it. It didn't leave me like ooey gooey like some of those setting mists do. It didn't disturb my makeup. I just really liked it. So I'm thinking about picking up a mini of it again. I don't know. I may not. Okay. The Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Mini in the lighter shade, the translucent. I had this in my cart. I was going to get it because, okay, this is like the teeny mini, and that one is larger. So I have this and I like it so much, but if you can tell, I mean, there's so much in it, and I'm like, Darlene, I don't need to get another one. The packaging is a bit of a pain in the butt, and that's why I really wanted to get the new one. But I'll show you how I use it. So I put a little bit in the cap, and then this is just that It Cosmetics, the Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder Brush. I really like this, by the way. I get some of this, and then I don't really need it today because I used a glowy blush. But you can see the look it gives you. And I mean, I'm not using a lot at all. I love this powder, but by the time I finish this powder up, am I still going to be wanting more? Probably not. Us beauty junkies, I mean, I'm not saying I won't, but there's always something new and exciting. So I feel like use this, use what I have. It was free. But I definitely think if you have not tried this, pick up the mini of it. It's a really pretty powder. I think it gives a nice little glow without being overly in your face. It's pretty. I did swatch the darker one in Sephora one day just to see. I thought it might be like a good bronzer topper, but it was pretty orange, so it wouldn't be something for me. Okay, and then I have an item in here that goes along with it. It's the Sephora Collection Pro Feather White Blending Brush 93. Featherweight. Did I say that right? I don't know. Lisa D1 talks about this brush, and I've had it on my wish list for a while, but I thought that would be an amazing brush for this powder. So I think I'm probably going to pick up that brush to use with that. I really enjoy that. Okay. The Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eyeshadow in the shade Rush. I swatched this in store one day, and it is gorgeous. It's kind of like that MAC Club look, that almost like greenish blue undertone, but not near to that extent, but very heavily pink purple, like pink purple, but it has that almost like little duochrome shift, but more wearable than a lot of those. I love the Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. They're beautiful. I love a cream shadow stick. I wear them pretty much every day. That's what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing Bobbi Brown taupe, in case you're curious. That's all that's on my lid. Love it. Okay. The Easy Way kit. I put this in my cart the other day, just kind of like spur of the moment. I probably won't be picking it up. It comes with an air dry foam, a wave spray, and then the rose hair and body oil, which I've wanted a small size of the rose hair and body oil. So I may just end up picking up one of those. I'm trying to see how much the rose hair and body oil is so I can compare the price. Okay, the mini is $16, and that's what comes in that kit. And the kit is, I think, 23 or 25. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to skip the kit because the main thing I want in it is the body oil, and I don't really need to spend the extra $9 for that. So, but the kit is a really cute little set. You can try a few of them. Okay, next on my list is a small size of the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the loose powder in the shade Butter. I've heard so much about her powders that that's one of those things I'm thinking about. I don't know. I've also heard the lavender shade is really nice for under eyes, but I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent regular powder on my under eyes, and I really like that, so I probably won't pick up the lavender one, but it's just something that's kind of like, you know, interesting. Okay, the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Oil SPF 30. This is so tempting. We are gonna be going to the beach this summer, and I just thought, how pretty would that be on the beach? It smells like the Boom Boom fragrance. I don't know. That's one of those really frivolous purchases that, do I need to spend that on just a small size of really incredibly good smelling, pretty sunscreen oil? I don't know, Daleen, but it's tempting. Okay. This is probably going to be coming home with me. It's the NARS Orgasm Oil Infused Lip Tint. I have felt these in the store, and they feel similar to those lip glides that were popular a few years back. But I tested this on, I did like a little swatch on my hand, and it was such a gorgeous color. It was like, you know, the shades that I gravitate towards that are kind of, like pinky nude, peachy baby, really light colors. But then in the summer, I bump it up with a touch more color. Kind of like I'm wearing right now, just a little bit more, because I have a little bit more color to my skin, and you just want to be a little brighter in the summer. This is what that is to me. You know, I love glosses. I like those easy things. I just think I think I'm going to love it in the summer. Okay, the Tarte H2O Lip Gloss Rainforest of the Sea collection. I've been watching somebody on Instagram, and she talks about these glosses a lot, specifically the shade Sundress. So I don't know. I don't need to be picking up a ton of lip products, but that's one that I might. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to go in store probably tomorrow because I'm chaperoning a field trip. So I'm just going to order online. But I may see if I can pop into Sephora during the sale and swatch those or check them out if my store has them. You know, see? Okay, an item that I'm not going to be picking up, but I want to ask y'all if you have any thoughts or experience on it. And it's the Josie Maran Skin Dope Organ Oil with the CBD oil. Okay, the CBD oil is maybe controversial. Maybe not. I don't know. I just, I'm curious because everything I read about it, it's supposed to be really anti-inflammatory. You know, I have rosacea. Rosacea is very inflammatory. So I feel like it could be good for my skin, but it's really hard to find some good info about CBD oil out there because you have all these different sources that have their own agendas, either pro or cons, and a lot of people are selling CBD oil. I don't know, it's a world I'm not really familiar with, but if you know anything about CBD oil on your face, the Josie Maran or another one, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay, the Four Sigmatic different mushroom coffees. I've been curious about these for a while. Oh gosh, probably like 2 years. There's chai mixes and everything, and they have a sampler, but I think I may start out with just the mushroom coffee mix. It's a 10-pack, and it's I mean, I don't know if they sell any larger or not, but this is what they look like if you're not familiar. I just think it would be something interesting to try. I've been really curious about it. There's a hot cocoa mix, there's a sampler mix, there's the mocha mix, they have a matcha mix, there's all kinds, but I really would like to, I think I just want to try the regular coffee. So if you tried any of the Four Sigmatic mushroom coffees, let me know. I've never tried any. Okay. And then lastly, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer Mini. I'm really curious about these gripping primers, but I'm not really a primer person, so I don't want to get a full size. And the Cover FX Gripping Primer has been out of stock the past while at Ulta when they were doing the 20% off because I was tempted. But I like the Milk Makeup brand. It's a little, I don't know, I just like their aesthetic. And then they sell a mini, which I know the cost per ounce is definitely better to buy full size, but I don't know. I feel like I'd rather get the mini. I may just try to get a sample. I tested it in store on my hand one day, and it's definitely a thicker, tacky feel, but I feel like that could be good in the summer. My weather is so humid and hot and just melting that a lot of times I don't want to wear makeup, but I do want to have, you know, some coverage. So I thought this may be good. I have heard that the milk one is a little more hydrating So I don't know, but I like that you can get a mini, and it's silicone free, which is a plus. I don't know if I showed you, but that's what it looks like if you're unfamiliar. So anyways, that is my list. Definitely not going to be getting it all because the total is out of hand, but it has also like the Josie Maran in here, and I'm not going to be getting that. So what is on your wish list? I'm going to try and get this video up today before the sale starts. I know a lot of people are like, you know, Ulta's better, their point system, and I love Ulta's point system. I do, but Sephora has a lot. I mean, I don't think Ulta carries that Tarte lip gloss. They don't carry that NARS one because that's a Sephora exclusive. I mean, nothing in my cart does Ulta carry. And that's the thing is, I love Ulta's point system and they have a lot of great brands, but then Sephora does have a lot of brands that Ulta doesn't have. And I do like to shop Nordstrom. They have great customer service, but they don't have necessarily a 20% off. They do price match pretty often. And I know a lot of these individual brands' websites do have sales a lot, but a lot of times the specific the brand's website, their customer service and the returns and exchange situation is not as seamless as Sephora is. And so when Sephora does have a sale, I mean, I know I'm getting the discount, and I do like their return and exchange policy. It's really easy. I can go in store. I don't have to mail it off and stuff like that. And I know I can get my money back immediately. And a lot of times the different retailers, you have to pay a return label fee. And with Sephora, I don't have to worry about that. So that is one thing I really do like about shopping from Sephora. I don't shop there because their point system is any good. I am saving my points for one of the $100 rewards eventually, but I just like the ease of the customer service and returns. And that's why I like Nordstrom too. So anyways, that's my thoughts. I thought I would just share. So let me know what you are picking up. If you have tried any of these, enable me or disenable me, whatever. But I will talk to you guys pretty soon because I will have an April empties. And I think I might do a get ready with me next week because it's been a while since we've just done some random chit chat, and I've missed talking to you guys. So thanks for watching. Bye.